and welcome back. How do you feel? It's quite often asked, but what we really mean, which part of us we ask about this, how do we feel? It's usually the physical aspect. So how our body feels, how it works, if it works properly, or it is in self-cleaning mode sometimes. But did you already find that as well in the practices, in yogi practices, in Indian practices, there is another form of healing, another element of health, and it's related to prana. It's called pranic healing. So I was introduced to this topic by Master Ko, that was part of Life Mastery event, although I didn't see it on the very Life Mastery because I fell asleep as it was during the night, and it was five full days of things around life, from physical through mental to spiritual aspect, and the last day was about spirituality. And Master Ko mentioned about pranic healing. I went as well to YouTube to check what Master Ko talks about, and as well this perspective of how it is performed. It's quite interesting, as most of the healings, as most of the elements that we have ability to run on ourselves and on others, the basic aspect in here in pranic healing is the thankfulness and ask for guidance from God, from the universe. So you ask for guidance, you ask for this to be the best, and you are just the enabler. If there is grace that you will perform it properly and there is a need, then that will be performed. If no, then probably not. But this aspect is very important. Being thankful, feeling the grace, just asking for permission, asking for guidance. Those are the basic aspects in here for pranic healing. And one of the aspects of pranic healing is that prana, as from yogi science, is basing on the energy body that we have. The energy body that is really like a skeleton, like a framework for our physical body. So this path from this pranic, the energetical body, to the physical body is this direction that usually, if there is some disturbance in energetical body, it then influences what happens in physical body. So healing the pranic sphere might have some additional influences on your physical aspect as well. Some chronic illnesses, some things that might not have a cure, usually might have like a starting point in the energetical body. So what was quite interesting is that usually the one that is doing the healing is like a proxy. So he is just really visualizing the energy flow, usually the violet energy that is most of the times used, violet light that is most of the times used for really just doing this whole feeling of whole body healing, and lots of the times as well is used for just cleaning up really our energy, because as energetical body as well, sometimes we gather some disturbances, some, let's say, energetical parasites that need to be cleaned. And that is as well the aspect of pranic healing that is quite important, because sometimes we don't know what is happening, and the source might be in energetical body, not necessarily only in this physical form. So pranic healing is very interesting in this aspect, and as well how this pranic healing works. It's usually connected with this violet light. The violet color usually is as well the color that is used to block the negative energies, that is used for really healing the negative energies. As well, sometimes the pranic healing, if you consider this cleaning of those, let's say, energetical parasites, and you consider that you are gathering the parasites in your hand and just gathering them and you need to throw them out, usually the advised way of doing it is just throwing them out into the violet flame and visualizing this situation and the violet flame, but not visualizing that there is any energy coming from the top. It's just visualizing that you have this energy coming from your hands, and this energy that you drop these negative energies to. So this is quite interesting aspect of this pranic healing that as well Master Ko learns about. And as well it's quite important to know that really some aspects of us, if we gather too much energy, if we are not able to do some practices in a good way, and outside just this healing aspects, the play with prana, the play with transferring of energy, we might have, you know, like some of the circuits not working as they should. So as well, this aspect of pranic healing, it's good to really to discover what is it about, how you can perform it, and just you can hear or listen to Master Ko, and you will get the beautiful idea behind it. As well, you will gather beautiful meditations that he performs. But just to give you a note, that on each level of us, on the physical level that we are in here, on astral, so energetical level, and on higher levels, there is some form of healing that we have to do. So healing the physical body, cleaning up the physical body, cleaning up the energetical body out of these deficiencies that we gathered, is the way really to stay in good condition as good human being and directed, focused human being throughout your human journey here on earth. So just discover more and more of yourself. You will discover how much more power, how much more you don't know about yourself than you do know. If you start this journey, and if you start really to focusing on your capabilities, on you as human being, you gather the information from different sources, you start to take notice of your true capabilities, and that's the great starting point. So think not only of physical body, but as well there is energetical body and higher bodies as well, the spiritual ones, that are there for you to discover. And with that, thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye.